Farrah Fawcett was more than a 1970s icon. She was a woman of resilience, talent, and courage, whose life extended far beyond the famous red swimsuit poster. She captivated audiences with her charm, beauty, and presence. But behind the glamour was a constant struggle against Hollywood's control, typecasting, and personal hardships. Farrah's journey was about claiming her voice, fighting for respect, and proving that she was more than just a pretty face. By the time of her passing in 2009, she had redefined what it meant to be a woman in Hollywood. Fierce, creative, and unyielding. Her story continues to inspire and teach us about strength, dignity, and persistence in the face of adversity. Childhood and early talent. Farrah Fawcett was born Mary Farrah Lenny Fawcett on February 2, 1947, in Corpus Christi, Texas, the younger of two daughters in a strict Catholic working-class family. From an early age, Farrah displayed exceptional talent in art, winning local competitions in sculpting and drawing by the age of 5. Her upbringing emphasized structure, discipline, and sacrifice, which shaped her strong work ethic and sense of personal responsibility. While she was often celebrated for her beauty in high school, being voted most beautiful all 4 years, she also quietly observed how being admired could coexist with being underestimated. These experiences laid the foundation for Farrah's lifelong determination to be seen for her abilities, not just her appearance. Her early accomplishments in art revealed a creative spirit that would later flourish in multiple forms, including sculpture and performance, showing that her brilliance extended far beyond the camera's lens. College years and turning point. In 1965, Farrah attended the University of Texas at Austin on a beauty scholarship with plans to study microbiology, a field far removed from Hollywood. However, a campus photo named her one of the 10 most beautiful co-eds in America, capturing the attention of a Hollywood publicist and redirecting her path. At 18, Farrah made the difficult decision to leave college, heading to Los Angeles to pursue a career in entertainment. This transition was anything but smooth. She faced relentless rejection while working as a shampoo girl, modeling in Japan, appearing in over 100 commercials, and struggling to break into acting. Despite these setbacks, Farrah remained determined to build a career on her own terms, turning down Playboy offers and refusing to compromise her integrity with unnecessary nudity. These choices demonstrated her early awareness of the industry's pressures and her commitment to maintaining control over her image and career trajectory. Early Hollywood struggles. Farrah's first roles in small films and television projects left her frustrated as Hollywood repeatedly valued her looks over her talent. Movies like Myra Breen Ridge and minor TV appearances highlighted her beauty, but provided little room to demonstrate depth or serious acting ability. While she was gaining attention for her appearance, Farrah struggled with the frustration of being reduced to decoration rather than being recognized as a creative artist. These early experiences exposed her to the harsh realities of Hollywood, including gender bias and industry exploitation. She became acutely aware that beauty could open doors, but also create invisible barriers. Farrah's insistence on maintaining her personal principles, even when facing pressure to conform to the industry's expectations, foreshadowed the strength and courage she would later display throughout her career and personal life. Breakthrough with Charlie's Angels. In 1976, Farrah Fawcett's career skyrocketed with Charlie's Angels. The red swimsuit poster and her role as Jill Monroe made her an overnight sensation, drawing nearly 60% of television viewers at the time. Despite the show's immense popularity and the billions generated around her image, Farrah was only paid $5,000 per episode and a mere 2% of merchandising profits. When she requested better scripts and compensation, her appeals were denied. Walking away after one season led to a $13 million lawsuit and years of industry retaliation, including cold shoulders and typecasting. This period revealed the challenges women faced in Hollywood, even at the peak of fame. Farrah's experience highlighted how public adoration often contrasted sharply with private exploitation and marginalization, motivating her to take control of her career and prove that she could excel as a serious actress beyond her television persona. Career challenges and perseverance. After leaving Charlie's Angels, Farrah's film career faced setbacks with flops and limited opportunities. She endured pressure on sets to perform nude or explicit scenes she later regretted, and a life-threatening stunt accident during the Cannonball Run left her double paralyzed temporarily. These hardships, however, did not break her spirit. Farrah returned to challenging roles, focusing on stories about abused and complex women. Her work in The Burning Bed and Extremities demonstrated her fearless approach to acting, earning her Emmy and Golden Globe nominations. She immersed herself in stage and film performances, often sustaining physical and emotional strain to authentically portray her characters. Through these sacrifices, Farrah proved that she was a serious and committed performer, dedicated to using her craft to tell meaningful stories despite the obstacles and pressures Hollywood placed on her. Fighting for rights and justice. Farrah Fawcett fought for fair treatment and recognition both professionally and personally. She sued for unpaid residuals and won, asserting her financial rights in an industry notorious for exploiting performers. Additionally, she testified against a powerful producer who had assaulted her and emerged victorious, standing as a beacon of courage for women in Hollywood. Farrah also confronted personal challenges, entering rehab to address struggles with addiction and openly discussing shame and recovery. These actions demonstrated her resilience, integrity, and willingness to confront injustice, both publicly and privately. Farrah's insistence on fighting for fairness and accountability reflected her commitment to reclaiming control over her life and career, reinforcing the idea that personal strength and courage often manifest in standing up to systemic abuse and asserting one's rights. Health battles and public transparency. In 2006, Farrah was diagnosed with anal cancer, a disease that would ultimately claim her life. Unlike many stars, she allowed the public to witness her battle, appearing bald, frail, and in pain, while continuing to work on her foundation supporting cancer research. Farrah sought experimental treatments abroad and maintained hope, illustrating her determination to face adversity head-on. Her openness about illness broke the conventional silence surrounding celebrity suffering, humanizing her for fans worldwide. Farrah's transparency highlighted her bravery and dedication, showing that vulnerability and courage could coexist. By sharing her struggle, she inspired countless individuals dealing with serious illnesses, transforming her personal pain into a force for awareness, compassion, and advocacy in health and medical research. Legacy beyond fame. Farrah Fawcett's death on June 25, 2009, did not end her impact. By 2025, her foundation has funded millions in cancer research, leaving a tangible legacy of support and hope. Her sculptures, once a private passion, have gained recognition and value, selling for high prices and reflecting her artistic talent beyond acting. The renewed cultural fascination with her style, including the iconic feathered hair, signals a broader appreciation of her influence. Farrah's life and work continue to resonate, reminding the world of her multidimensional contributions as an actress, activist, and artist. Her story exemplifies how dedication, resilience, and authenticity can transcend professional setbacks and cement a lasting, meaningful legacy. Cultural icon and inspiration. Farrah Fawcett remains an enduring symbol of strength, independence, and artistic dedication. She navigated an industry rife with exploitation and bias, asserting control over her career and choices while continuing to take risks in her roles and personal projects. Her journey from Texas talent to Hollywood icon demonstrates the importance of perseverance, self-respect, and courage in the face of systemic challenges. Farrah's ability to inspire generations of fans and artists underscores her unique position in American culture. Her story encourages individuals to value integrity, fight for what is right, and embrace multidimensional talents, illustrating that true greatness extends beyond public image into personal empowerment and advocacy. Final reflections. Farrah Fawcett's life is a testament to resilience, courage, and authenticity. Beyond her fame as a television and film star, she fought to define herself on her own terms, balancing artistic integrity with personal values and activism. She endured industry pressures, personal hardships, and serious illness with dignity and grace. By opening her life to the public during her final battles and dedicating her foundation to meaningful causes, she ensured that her legacy would inspire generations. Farrah's story is a reminder that icons are not simply measured by beauty or fame, but by their strength, creativity, and humanity. Her enduring influence celebrates a life lived with passion, determination, and unyielding spirit.